Hi and welcome back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm Bonnie Hawthorne and I help aspiring event venue owners avoid costly mistakes before they lease, build, or invest in a venue. If you're thinking about starting an event venue and you feel overwhelmed, unsure, or confused about what you should be focusing on first, you're not alone, and this video is for you. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 4 stages of event venue ownership, explain what each stage really is for, and help you understand why so many people get stuck, often after making decisions that are hard or expensive to undo. My goal is simple: to help you get clarity before you commit. One of the biggest mistakes I see aspiring venue owners make is trying to do everything at once. They're looking at buildings, thinking about branding, and about bookings, and stressing over pricing, all at the same time, without understanding where they actually are in the process. You'll hear advice like, just find a space. Oh, you need branding first. Or you should already have bookings. Without context, all of the advice sounds urgent. And urgency leads to emotional decisions. The issue isn't that you don't have enough information. The issue is that you don't know which information applies to you right now. This is why the stages matter. Event venue ownership doesn't happen in one leap, it happens in stages. Each stage has a purpose. Each stage requires different decisions. When those stages aren't respected, people start solving the wrong problems too early and paying for it later. Leases get signed before zoning is confirmed. Renovations begin before demand is validated. Pricing is set before operating costs are fully understood. These decisions feel productive in the moment, but they are often expensive and difficult to undo. There is also a difference between emotional decisions and strategic ones. Emotional decisions says, I love this space, I'll just figure it out. Strategic decisions ask, does this market support my ideal? Is this location compliant? Do the numbers actually work? Knowing your stage helps you move strategically instead of reactively. Stage 1 is the dream stage. The first stage of the event venue ownership is the dream stage. This is where the ideal begins. You may also be inspired by attending events, enjoying hosting, or wanting to create something of your own. At this stage, you're exploring possibilities, not making commitments. You're asking questions like, does the venue ownership fit my lifestyle? What kind of venues am I drawn to? Why do I want this business? The purpose of the dream stage is clarity, not action, not investment, not urgency. Rushing into this stage is how people end up committing to ideals they don't fully understand yet. The second stage is planning. This is where the ideals meet reality. Planning is about research, not momentum. You're studying your local market, reviewing zoning and regulations, estimating startup and operating costs, understanding what pricing would need to be for the venue to work financially. Planning answers one critical question: can this venue concept work where I live with the resources I have? This stage replaces assumption with evidence, and while it may seem slower, it protects you later. The third stage is execution. This is where the decisions become binding. Leasing, purchasing, or building a space, applying for permits, hiring vendors, and spending real money. Execution is not the stage for guessing or experimenting. Mistakes made here are often costly and difficult to undo. This stage requires precision, not urgency. Having the right guidance during the execution matters because it helps ensure decisions are compliant, financially sound, and aligned with the research already completed, rather than driven by pressures or money already invested. This is where the stakes are the highest. The fourth stage is growth. At this point, the venue exists. Now the focus is on consistency, profitability, and refinement. You're strengthening systems, improving the client experience, making sure the business supports you sustainability. Growth is not about expanding quickly. It's about stabilizing what works before scaling. Trying to grow chaos only leads to burnout. Most people get stuck because they're operating in the wrong stage. Dream stage, owners avoid research. Planning stage, owners gather information endlessly without deciding. Execution stage, owners rush because money has already been spent. And the growth stage, owners try to scale before operations are stable. Getting stuck isn't personal failure, it's usually a stage mismatch. Once you know your stage, the conversation changes. The question is no longer, should I start an event venue? It becomes, am I ready for the decision required at my current stage? And that clarity matters. If you like help identifying your stage and understanding what your next decision should be, you don't have to figure it out alone. To make this even easier, I've created a venue readiness scorecard. It's a 5-minute quiz that shows you exactly where you're strong and where you need support. Once you complete it, you'll get a personalized report outlining your next moves. The link is in the description. Grab it after this video. If this video helped you, like it, subscribe, and share it with someone who's thinking about starting an event venue but feels overwhelmed. Clarity comes first. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.